Steel whispers rise a symphony unseen, weaving through words, reshaping what has been. From doctors' gaze to artists' brush aside, AI's soft touch rewrites the day and night. Machines that learn their thought a nascent flame, echoing ours yet playing a very different game. Can silicon feel the pain and the joy, or are we just a puppet in a digital plane? But pause, my dear friends, where shadows intertwine, for progress whispers, together we refine. In shared embrace, let logic and heart combine and build a future bathed in a starlight shine. Together dance the human and the code, a tapestry of dreams on future yet bestowed. For AI's embrace, when guided by our hand, can paint a world where all can understand. With these lines, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Admiral R. Hari Kumar ji, our guest of honor, Shri Samir V. Kamath, Shri AVM Bhatnagar ji from St. Joe's. All the guests came from all over India and outside India as well, though there's a huge fog outside, too much of cold, but lots of flights are delayed, but still, most of you have tried to make up and you joined this conference to start with. So welcome to all of you in this 4th edition of Global Artificial Intelligence Summit. Ladies and gentlemen, we started this journey in 2019 when we had first event at Vigyan Bhavan. Honestly speaking, that time we started talking about artificial intelligence in India. And when we were approaching, we hardly got 50 to 60 companies who were actually involved in development of AI and doing some work upon AI. After 3 years, scenario is completely changed. Everybody is talking about artificial intelligence, and there are more than 5,000 companies directly, indirectly are engaged here. So this is growing rapidly. So we cannot be untouched with this. With this 4th edition, the changes what we have made, the agenda what we have made, that is very, very attractive. We are trying to bridging the gap between industry, academia, and the government as well. So in this process, this 4th edition is very, very important. We are focusing this year defense, cybersecurity, robotics and automation, healthcare, education, and agriculture, wherever AI will be making drastic changes. So in this case, apart from the conferences, we have invited lots of eminent speakers from the government side, from the industry side, from the academia side, that you will be enjoying and interacting with them throughout the day and tomorrow as well. So starting with this conference, there would be lots of roundtable meetings we have scheduled. And especially why we had a need of roundtable meetings. See, there's a lots of gap wherein we have to understand, for example, defense. If they have to plan something to be discussed with the industry, suppose there are certain problems they are facing, they usually some apprehension or some reservation might be there, or probably they don't know. I was just talking to Admiral Sir, like why is there a challenge? And he was saying, probably we don't know what to share and how to share. That can be a reason. So once all industry people and defense people will be sitting together in a forum, and we can discuss what all things are needed here and what they can deliver, and probably they can have better solution which can be helpful for the government and the defense. So these things will be needed. So throughout the day, there would be rigorous roundtable sessions, and you will be enjoying and interacting and sharing your thoughts and experience. So this is one of the part. Apart from this, obviously, there are lots of speakers would be sharing about artificial intelligence. They are technically expertise. They know what is going to be the future. Different thought processes there. AI is probably good for human, not good for human. Different thoughts are there. My personal thought is, like, I would say, even in the ancient time or if you talk about mythology or future as well, there will always be a good or bad. राम के टाइम पे रावण भी थे, और आने वाले टाइम में there would be different people. Obviously, they would be using the technology for the different purposes. So that fight will always be there. So we have to live with this situation. The only thing, how fast we can adopt the new changes which is happening in our day-to-day life. Today, you see that AI, probably some of the people we don't not be knowing exactly what is going to be happening, but in morning to starting with till the night, you see every time somehow AI is touching your life. because most of the time we spend with our mobile phone, gadgets or TV screens. AI is everywhere. It is impacting heavily on our society. So it has to happen. The only thing what we have to understand, how beautifully, how we can take the mileage of this technology. So that will always be there. So lots of expertise will be sharing their thoughts and inputs among all of you. So this is one part. My submission to the industry people and the government and the defense only, if we have to grow very fast, we have to come up together. We should be having, willingness to accept the changes. That's very, very important. I'll say when we interact, we have lots of members, around 3,000 plus members we have, and industry. And when we have discussion with them, the only challenges what they face in India, when we talk about indigenization, sometimes they talk about infrastructure is not there, sometimes the support is not there, different thoughts. But I'll tell you, in last 7-8 years, we all have witnessed how scenario is being changing. Government is supporting, providing best to best infrastructure as fast as possible. You can see every day some changes are happening. Government is investing money. Industries are also coming up together and started discussing. In fact, recent scenario last time when Sam Altman visited, so the repercussion was very different after his statement. But suddenly some large corporate owner, he came or given a statement that yes, we will be proving that. So that's a positive sign what India can do. Indians are doing something here. They can do, probably they might be lacking because of the infrastructure, supports and all. That's how they are performing well in other countries. But I'm telling you guys, this time, lots of infrastructure, lots of support, environment is very, very positive. So we can actually develop many things here itself in India. Yes, we cannot ignore the participation of global, like the MNCs and all, who are actually active in this segment. So obviously we have to connect with them, we need to sign off MOU with them, we have to invite them, we have to collaborate with them. That is needed. But at the same time, this technology will make lots of changes, so we should start thinking of the indigenization of AI in India. And for that, we all have to work together, whether we are civilian or defense or government, military, anybody, we all have to work together. So my only submission with this conference, the takeaway should be, after interaction, we should come up with an idea how all of us can contribute something for the fast development. Then only we can look forward and we can dream for a better and best Bharat and becoming a global leader in artificial intelligence. AICRA, being a non-for-profit council, we are doing lots of activities in academy and industry engagement. I'll just highlight few of the engagement what we are doing. We are at a school level, we are setting up STEM labs. Probably by end of this year, we would be having more than 2,000 schools wherein we are setting up labs. Students, youngsters, they can learn new technologies, they can connect with expertise, and they can innovate because idea is nobody's property, so they are more creative, and if they get the infrastructure and expertise support, probably they are the future, so they can develop something new for us as well. Similarly, we are setting up Center of Excellence in engineering colleges and university, and we are also coming up with an incubation center. We recently set up the incubation center in Kozhikode, Kottayam, Patna. Last week we have launched, and in Haryana also we are launching this week only, and Mumbai also we are coming up. Probably by March we would be having more than 50 locations when we are setting up all this community lab. In these, this incubation center, anybody can come and approach. They will be having all center of excellence, state-of-art infrastructure ready with them. Some expert guidance will also be there, so they can, wherever they face any difficulty, they can connect with them. So those setup will be there. We try to approach DRDO also. Sir is also here. Probably in some cases, just to promote these technology, we would be launching a hackathon also, wherein we can provide some kind of motivation and the purpose to the youngsters to showcase their mettle as well in these technologies. So these certain initiatives we are taking to develop the technology and creating an environment when all can work together, and there has to be some motive to each level. Industry, of course, they have to look for a business, but to the academia also, we have to give them some motive so that they should start learning new technology and be ready for the future roles, whether they become entrepreneur or looking for a job, probably because all know Lots of jobs are getting obsolete of this, because of AI's development. But at the same time, we have to make them very clear that they have to learn new things, new environment they have to be fit in. So they have to be ready for that. So we are trying to build up that ecosystem to support the government, to support the industry, to support the academia. Hopefully, I'll be getting support from all of you and making this conference a great, and lots of takeaways will be there. And I would request post this conference, submit your inputs as well, so that every year we can improve ourselves as well. And every conference, every roundtable, everything should be constructive and productive. Thank you very much. Thanks to all of you.